Let's go, Charlie. Close it out. Let's go, baby. Yeah.
Open overall is Charly Joung.
Let's go!
So, yesterday for my first bodybuilding show ever, I ended up winning the open super heavyweight class and then going on to win the overall bodybuilding class. The super heavyweight class that I competed in and the competitors I had against me were very well rounded. They're actually competitive. So it was really good to have that experience against, guys of quality size and, decent leanness, next to me on stage. Also, the format of the show was closely ran, as I'm told, towards more like a national show rather than like a local show. So that was also fun. It was really fast paced, so it gave me a lot of good experience. Really awesome data collection on what to do for my peak leading up to it, day of peaking, which Jared Feather, one of our elite physique coaches at RP, helped me with. He was there all day with me, handling me, literally grabbing me when I needed to get somewhere on time, telling me exactly what to drink and eat, literally handing me the bottle. Drink 3 ounces of this. Drank it. Go pump. Did it. Stage. Do it. All that. So that made it super easy. I felt super comforted. So yeah, I've been asked a lot, like, oh man, are you nervous about, getting up on stage? Are you nervous about your first show? And yeah, honestly, I wasn't nervous at all. Anxious is more accurate term. I was anxious to do it. I just wanted, man, I've worked so long, it seems, 18 weeks since January 4th or 5th leading up to this. And all the years prior to that, just training, dieting correctly. It's like, hey, this is my first show. Let's get it done. Nothing to be nervous about, kind of used to being in those sparkly underwear in front of people at the gym. That's what helps at the practice. It's just not be nervous for people on stage. I thought I'd be in my head a lot, but there was no time. You'd hit the stage and lights are in front of you. You're not sure what's going on. You can't really see many people because it's just blinding. And then you hear just the poses come out. Boom, 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 boom. You're done. There's no time to feel anything, to be honest. After prejudging in AM, of course, my crew was, the hype man. They're all saying dude, you got this. I'm like, maybe, who knows? Anything can happen, maybe. No, you got this. And then other people saying you got this, and online, people there, dude, that's clear. I'm like, you never know. Anything can happen. Now I gotta do the overall posing. At no point in time was I in the center and had any sort of confidence that I had this in the bag. If anything, it made me go, fuck, I gotta try harder. I gotta hold these, I gotta make sure I'm on point because I could really fuck up now. They're looking at me, I think. Maybe they're looking at me, oh my God. So luckily, Jared gave me super, super, super helpful posing pointers, on the spot.
Let's go, Charlie, ground up. Hamstring. Glutes, there you go. Beautiful.
And yeah, they go say, overall winner, Charly Joung. I go, you see me on camera, just oh, okay, thank you. I'm kind of confused. I go up and not sure what to look. I'm like, do I pose? And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's your friends are there to support you. I was happy because they were happy. They're like, are you proud? I'm like, no, I don't care, but I'm happy that you're happy. I'm happy that I didn't let anyone down. Then that's about it. Are you happy but you won? I'm like, yeah, fine. I'm like, are you happy that I won? I'll process it all, more in the next few days, I guess. But yeah, that was pretty much the experience. Everyone wants to know, Charlie, what was your first meal after the show? First food. Fuck eating. You know how thirsty I was? God damn it. Oh my God. You have to stay dry the whole time without staying cramping up. You got that balance. You can't drink a lot of fluids or you like just get bloated. So the first thing I did, down some, tasty dextrose and whey. And then after that, we waited an hour and then like, let's get pizza. And consensus, pretty good. But also, it was the first pizza I had in over half a year, so who knows? I ate about a pizza and a quarter. I felt very, very bloated afterwards. And then, yeah, I went to sleep. Anyway, what's next? Take a few days deload. Kind of enjoyed myself. Do another week and a half of rebound training, and then take about 2 weeks off of active rest, which is when I just make sure I hit, my target protein, and then the rest of it, fuck all, eat whatever I want at that point, not overdo it. If I want to overdo it, fuck it, I do that too, but just eat comfortably, whatever. No training. I'm not allowed to train whatsoever. And then mass phase starts for a few mesos. And then we are rolling into my next competition, which will hopefully be Nationals, NPC Nationals. NPC Nationals in Orlando. Like, are you doing it because you get a pro card? Like, I mean, I would love to get my pro card, but it's mostly to see how I stack up against that level of competition, because that will largely affect how I approach this next year of training after that. Yeah, that's the main reason I'm doing the Nationals, is kind of figure out what my next step is for the next year.